Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Evan Better Presents. We are, of course, back in the bunker. Jeez, this is a hell of a thunderstorm raging upstairs. And as you can see here, I've got my 2 reactor cores in place. I changed out some of the walls in here to steel. I thought it just looked a little nicer. Jesus, that is a thunderstorm. Oh, it's a good thing we were inside the Earth. And I've been in the process of building my capacitor. My mega capacitor. Now this is a hell of a very difficult block to build, this thing. It is... Holy shit. Very resource intense. Like, incredibly resource intense. I'm trying right now to build a 3x3 capacitor block. And it's just a giant multi-block, as you can see. Oh, I'm 1 away! This is so bullshit. But anyway, look, you can see here, the larger you make it, the more power it can do. So, right now, its maximum output is up to 35,000 RF per tick. Obviously, we can't really put out more than 10,000 RF per tick because the lines just don't hold any more than that. God damn it! But you can see here, this thing is now able to hold. What is that there? 17.5 million megajoules? No, that can't be right. Yes. Only 17.5 million megajoules. Oh, it's megajoules. Okay, that's why. That's why. It's showing that in megajoules of storage, not in redstone flux storage. We'll go back there in a second. I just want to check out something. I can't get over this storm. Holy shit. I have not seen a storm this bad. Look at that crazy lightning. Holy shit. That was the last one. Now, what do these things hold? These things actually hold like redstone flux, don't they? Yeah. Sounded close by. Redstone flux. So this thing is currently holding... They each hold 50 million redstone flux. So that's 150 million redstone flux in those 3 there. Whoa! Look at that. That was a little close to home. That hit right there. Jeez. I wish I had GregTech installed and use the lightning rod. Stupid crazy. So that can hold 150 million RF, right? And the conversion between... Oh, these doors are so fast. I hate it. It's annoying. What's the... I can't remember what the conversion is between... I think it's 10. Like, it's a 10 to 1. So this is actually like... 175 million RF at the moment. Because this shows as 17.5 million megajoules. So I'm pretty sure that's 175 million RF now. Because it's, look, yeah, it is. Because look, 3,500 megajoules is 35,000 RF. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. So this capacitor bank currently holds 175 million megajoules. And when I've put in that last block, I don't know, maybe it'll be about 180 million megajoules. But that is substantial. That is pretty damn substantial. I gotta say, this has been... I built this more for the fact that I wanted to see something that looked this cool. Building resonant energy cubes is actually a lot easier than building this big monstrosity. But this thing looks so cool. Eventually, I'd like to have 2 of them in here. They just look neat. I mean, look at that. Look at that freaking thing. That's awesome. You know, and this is what this has all been about. It's like I want to try and build something that looks really, really cool. I have run into a serious problem. Being as I'm using Industrial Craft Experimental build 397, which was the last one for 164, everything is a little out of date in this game as far as nuclear control, experimental, all that shit. And I've run into a serious problem. One that's going to ruin, that might just ruin things. And this is where I wish I had set this game up with cheats on. I won't make that mistake again because the cheats would allow me to get around a problem like this. So let's see. Let's see what the problem is. I can't do it at this terminal because I've already got the stuff in the system at another terminal. This is. I'm not going to make this mistake again. I'll definitely. These doors, they're so fast. All right, so to link those industrial panels downstairs, those industrial information panels with the reactors, I need this device here, a remote sensor kit, okay? And the remote sensor kit will give me a sensor location card when I click on the reactor with this device. Now, to make this device, you need a frequency transmitter, which I have, paper, which I have, and a digital thermometer, number 31257. Well, this is 31257:100. All right. Not really what I was looking for. I got another one right here. This is 31257:1. Do you see the problem? It's the same problem we had with the nano helmet. The freaking the goddamn inventory number of this device doesn't match what is required to make this device. I need 31257, no colon, no 1, no 100. But you can't make that. It doesn't exist. As soon as you make it, it defaults to needing power. So you end up with 31257:100 or 31257:1 when it's fully charged. You can't get 31257 nothing. That is so frustrating. It is so mind-numbingly frustrating that I cannot build something that I need. So this is where I really, really need the cheat codes. And there's got to be a way to do it. So I got to try and figure this out here. Controls, Minecraft. How do I bring up the tilde key? Slash. Slash is for command? Slash. What is slash, though? The grave key. Okay. That's backslash, so this would be slash. Damn it. I wonder if I can recreate the world with the cheat codes enabled, because I've run into a wall now. This is like, what, the second or third time I've had to do this? Or where I've needed to be able to get something in the game and I can't because it just isn't recognized. I can't build the item because it's not set properly. Like, what am I supposed to do? You know, I've spent the last couple of days building this thing, this facility down here. It's really difficult to say, well, you just can't do it. These information panels are like half the fun of building these reactors. Is being able to see all the information. And I mean, I think I've done a pretty cool job here. This is a neat room. And this is a neat facility. And to have that taken away from me because of some bullshit makes me a little sad. Like, I can't believe that hasn't hardened up yet. I'm a little concerned that some of these things still haven't hardened up. Because if they don't harden up, it's basically like they're not there. And if they're not there when the nuke reactor explodes, that's not a good thing. Now, as far as this bad boy is concerned, there is something I can build. I actually have them. You should always... Remote thermal monitors are not 100% reliable. What can happen is the location card can bug out and it doesn't detect the reactor. Okay? So what happens in that case is then you have a situation where your remote thermal monitor, which should shut down the reactor, will not shut the reactor down. So that is very no good. So we're going to set that to... I'll set it to 1,000 for right now because I don't know exactly what the temperature is going to be on this guy. All right, but you always, always, always need to include a regular thermal monitor on your reactor, people. Okay? And I don't know what the temperature of the reactor is going to be yet, so I can't really set it. But for right now, we'll just put those on there. So yeah. This is your backup safety feature. If the reactor goes beyond the heat requirements that you set for it, if this number here that isn't present at the moment gets too high, the reactor will shut itself off because of this device right here. You'd think it'd be built into the reactor itself, but it's not. It requires this. Which makes you think, how the hell would you have ever known the reactor was going to have that problem without this nuclear control item? Who knows? But anyway, this is one of the most important pieces to the reactor. Like I said, I will use a remote thermal monitor as well. But that's an important device. Lets me know exactly how hot the reactor is going to get. And it'll shut it off automatically. So those are important little pieces there. You can see my wireless transceiver is down here again. So let's see. How the hell am I going to be able to get this? How can I get this digital thermometer, this item? I can't set the game mode, so who knows? Maybe I can recreate the world. I know there is an option to do that. Huh. Let's try that. Okay. I'm going to pause it for a second because I'm going to go back up my game file before I do this, because God forbid we end up crashing this and then this is the end of the series. I don't want that to happen. I really don't. I've been really enjoying myself here, so I really don't want that to happen. So I'm going to pause it here. I'm going to go try and back up this file, and we'll see what happens, okay? I'll be back. Okay, good news. I figured it out. I wasn't able to figure it out. Like I just couldn't figure it out. I saw a little video online. All you have to do is you go open to LAN. Select open to LAN. You can switch it over to game mode, allow cheats, and then just open up the LAN. Boom, you have cheats now. So I was able to give myself a remote sensor kit, which is amazing. Total amazeballs. So happy. I was basically at a dead end there. I wasn't going to be able to get this piece. I've turned it off now. I don't want to use it. I don't want to use creative mode for anything. I wanted to use it to be able to get myself what I needed to get, and now I've got what I need, and I will only ever use it. I will only ever put on game mode 1 to get items that I can't get because the NEI doesn't work or whatever. Excellent. Oh, yes! You don't understand. This is like one of the most important parts of the entire... these doors! Out of range. Oh, you gotta be... It's right there! How can this be out of range? It is literally right there. Alright, I need to get a range extender. Alright, what do I have to do to get a range extender? Range extender. I don't even know what it looks like, to be honest. That. Okay, I can actually build those because I've got those. What? I don't have copper cable? Are you effing me right now? I don't know. Okay. That should do it. I'll make 4 of those bastards. Where does this go? Ah, there we are. Okay, so we know the max heat of it is 10,000. And it'll melt at 8,500. It's currently putting out nothing because there's nothing in it. Yes. And this is perfect. I can't wait to get all this stuff going. So awesome. Okay, so what should we do next here? All right, so I'm going to set this thing up to just display certain... Oh, neat. Okay. Status on off. That's something I want, obviously. Max heat, melting point, time, and cycle. All right, well, we'll figure everything out afterward, but for right now, yes. Sensor upgrade is... It's a one-use thing? Are you effing me right now? Come on! Stupid. Very stupid. Very stupid. Alright, so I literally have to go back into game mode again. I didn't think I'd have to be doing this quickly. There we are. What? What? Oh, that's right. Interesting. Oh, they're there. They're just invisible. They invisible-like. Okay. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need 5. 5 of these cards. But I gotta do these one at a time because otherwise I'm gonna get confused. Oh, Mr. Bat! Did I see you come in here? What are you doing here, Bat? It's just too dark in here. I'm gonna have to, like, seriously improve the lighting in here when I close up this place because the bats are gonna drive me effing insane. Out of range, of course you are, because it's like you're not like right next door or anything. No, no, no. How can that literally be out of range? It is like 10 blocks away. Not even. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is 10 blocks away. Okay, so I guess the range is only 9 blocks. Either way, there we are. That reactor is now linked to these 3 here. So awesome. Freaking so happy about this. You have no idea. I was at a point where I was like, no, I can't do the remote sensors. Like, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna freaking how am I going to link these things? Like, they're kind of important. These information panels are very important. It tells you how long the cycle is, it tells you how much power you've got, it tells you everything. Very important little item. All right, so we'll have to make a few more range extenders. That's fine. I accept that. I'm out of frequency transmitters. Of course I am. This is just everything I always wanted. All right, so I know I need 2 for the furthest one, and then 1 and 1 for the next closest ones. There we are. There we are. Perfection. All right, we've got the information panels linked up to our nuclear reactors now. Our capacitor, I added another one of those little blocks while I was trying to figure shit out. This bad boy here can now hold 180 million megajoules. Or sorry, 180 million RF. It currently has 18 million megajoules of storage and can hold up to 100, which is 180 million RF. Frickin' awesome. And this is, of course, a multi-input system. It can take EU, it can take RF, it can take megajoules. At least I really hope it can take EU. I'm not 100% sure about that, truth be told. I think I saw it used for that, so let's hope that that is the case. Otherwise, I'm going to be horribly upset. Now, I don't think these remote thermal monitors require power, but I might be wrong about that. It's probably out of range. And they do require power, little fuckers. Huh. Ha 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 ha. What to do now? You know, these are remote thermal monitors. I may put them... for, like, upstairs kind of thing. That way I'll always know if I can keep an eye on the reactor without having to be down here, because I've already got thermal monitors and other shit down here. It'd be good to actually have them, you know, somewhere where I'm going to be. Say the house even. I don't even want to know how many range extensions it's going to take to make this thing reach the house. Yeah, that's too far away. That would take like 58 range extenders. I don't want to do that. But in the power facility, I don't mind it, because this is where my power is made. Let's say right here. I don't like the way it looks. Not really any other option, is there? Okay, well, let's just hook these sons of bitches up for right now. You, no, 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 no. You are not going to be that fucking picky. Please tell me you're not going to be that picky. EU only? EU only? You slut! Well, I'm not wasting glass fiber on you, that's for shit sure. Where's my cheapest crap? What can I use here? Copper. I hate you that you would only require EU. I hate you thermal monitors for being that picky. You shouldn't. I get it, but you suck and I hate you. You're mean. You're a meanie. Where are we? Level 58. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I hate that this stuff turns such a different, like completely different looking. Look at this. This is what it looks like when you cook it. This is what it looks like when you don't cook it. It's drastically different, like stupidly drastically different. Yeah, it's starting to become a bit of a bird's nest down here, but you know what? I don't care anymore. I just want to. Why are you always such a piece of shit? Ugh! Of course that would happen. You little son of a bitch. You know what? I never thought of it. I never thought of it. God forbid something like that happens to all my other machines. I think if that happened, I would probably just cry. That would probably be the best course of action in the event that that occurred. I'm going to have to redesign this because, quite honestly, I don't like how it's set up anymore. I'm going to probably move all this crap into the powerhouse, into that big vacant area over here where I was going to put the liquid fuel power station. I was going to stick the liquid fuel boiler right here. I think I'm going to stick the geothermal generator right here somewhere. And that way I can have the nuclear power coming up from the reactor down there. It comes into this room here where the converter will be, which will pump it right into this line here. I think this is going to be a project, because that right there, F you. F you, you prick bastard, for doing that. Anyways, guys, I think I'm going to call it here because I got a lot of bullshit to deal with now before I move on. Thank God that those only exploded right there and only destroyed themselves and not everything else in this room. That does make me mad, though. Like, you're stupid. Why? Why do you have to explode? Industrial craft, that's the worst thing about your stuff. If you mess the power up, it explodes. That is the absolute worst thing about industrial craft 2. It's like, oh, guess what? Well, in real life, you know, you can't put 420 volts on something that doesn't take 420 volts. Very right. That's very correct. In real life, that would destroy it. But I wouldn't say anyone in this game is an electrician. And I also wouldn't say that anybody in this game wants to deal with that kind of nonsense. Quite truthfully. I don't find it fair. I find that insulting and rude and not nice and sucky and shitty. I hate it. You guys know how much I love Industrial Craft 2 and its quirkiness. It's very unfriendly to work with. But what are you going to do, right? I can only scream for so many hours before my blood pressure starts to boil out of my eyeballs. Anyway, I think I'll just stick them in here somewhere now that I have to rebuild them. I got to refigure some stuff out. So, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode of Evan Better Presents Minecraft Feed the Beast.